An inquest here has ruled that a soldier who took her own life was bullied and had never recovered from an alleged rape. Corporal Anne-Marie Element felt betrayed when told that two fellow servicemen who she said had raped her would not be prosecuted. Her family said the ruling showed that the army had let her down, as Cordelia Lynch now reports.
I'm totally devastated and heartbroken. She was so precious to me. And all I've got left are memories.
Alexandra Barrett visits her daughter's grave every day. Anne-Marie Element killed herself 3 days after her 30th birthday, and her mother holds the Royal Military Police responsible.
I feel total disgust. It was their duty to support her and look after her, and they turned a blind eye and did nothing.
But today at an inquest, the family did get the result they wanted. Confirmation from the coroner that bullying and the lingering mental effects of an alleged rape were factors in Anne-Marie's suicide.
Family are delighted with this verdict we have today. The coroner has confirmed what we always have known, that Anne-Marie was treated appallingly and let down by the army. She was never able to recover from the allegation of rape she made in Germany.
That claim in 2009 that two soldiers raped her acted as a catalyst for harassment. It was claimed the girlfriend of one of the alleged attackers called her a skank and liar, and that on one occasion a box of live crickets was placed in her room. Family and friends say she was devastated when military investigators decided not to prosecute the two soldiers. One colleague told the inquest that she desperately applied to return to the UK, but that once here at Bulford, the rumours and bullying continued. She was put on suicide watch in Germany, but that information was not shared once she transferred, something the coroner described as unforgivably bad. Rachel Percival was her friend at Bulford, serving with a separate unit. She says Anne-Marie felt overwhelmed with her growing workload and new responsibilities.
She felt that she wasn't given the support that she needed. She was belittled and just made to feel like she was nothing. She was inadequate and incompetent, and it just all got too much, I believe.
Rachel says criticism of Anne-Marie's work on Facebook by her superior led to a flurry of abuse from colleagues.
It was sheer humiliation and embarrassment for her. It was the penultimate thing. For it to be broadcast on Facebook, they're military police. What about the security aspect? What about the professionalism? They just made her a laughing stock.
The coroner said Corporal Element was deeply and permanently affected by her alleged rape, which is now being re-investigated. Figures shown to Channel 4 News show that in 2012 there were 32 investigations into sex attacks within the armed forces. Of those, more than a third were shelved or dropped, or the allegation was withdrawn. 9 resulted in not guilty verdicts. Of the 28 cases that have concluded, a quarter have resulted in guilty verdicts. The MOD says it deeply regrets Anne-Marie's death and hopes to learn lessons from the tragedy. It has apologised to Anne-Marie's family for failures.
I hope they start looking at these cases properly and they start having a better understanding of attacks on women and men. They need to take allegations that are brought to their attention, they need to take them seriously, because they didn't take Anne-Marie's case seriously.
The coroner said her battle with weight, depression and the breakdown of her relationship all played a part in her death. But Anne-Marie's mother says she was driven to despair.
I could see a difference in her over the last few months before her death. She'd lost her spark and she'd lost her bubbliness, and she was like a shell of her former self.